They go to Johnson again. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Back-to-back runs that were stacked up. Offensively, now you've got to think to yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was David Johnson. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Back deep is the former Seahawk, Golden Tate. Now it's Tate. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st down, Mariota being chased out left. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Dancing to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 23 yards on the play.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Six yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. Again, they run with Gurley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They run. It's Gurley. Looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
It'll be a gain of 6, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Forced out to his left. He may try and he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Marcus Mariota. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
The Detroit defense, we get set to watch them go. They were able to force the 3-and-out last time, led to the punt, and then led to a touchdown for their crew. So they'll be looking for a little bit more of that, Charles.
Well, I think that they created the spark with the 3-and-out. Gave a little momentum to their offense and say, all right, appreciate it, guys.
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Flushed out right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
And it's 1st and goal now, but still 10 yards to go. Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Todd Gurley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. End zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possession. It's going to be a long day for you.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
Here we go. Screen, 39.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And an alley to run. David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even 1 step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the line back.
Delay of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. Wide open receiver complete. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Touchdown, Detroit. Paul Richardson, 76 yards. And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
1 play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure?
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Charles Tapper in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. On second down, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's got time in the pocket. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Pulled in at the 24. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Lions will take over. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. 2 seconds to go, first quarter. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Ah, yes, this is where the expression staying ahead of the chains comes into play. Good runs like that one set you up well for third down.
Second down following the run. They'll try to throw now. Mariota buying time to his left. And some room to roam now.
It was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Mariota now to throw on first down. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down, Mariota. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it first and goal. From the gun, Mariota. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
He's been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get the...
And it's intercepted. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Now the point after try for Santos. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And here comes the Lions defensive unit. They trot back out onto the field. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Again, it's Johnson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right. Hurry up, here we go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got Bennett. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle to Smith. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Completed pass on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down as the defense looks for the stop.
Here we go now.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And able to find John Brown. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for him, too.
And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Whether it's what we call an even front or an odd front, and an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the 2 defensive tackles in a 4-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business. Okay, let's do our version of name dropping here. Let's show off a little knowledge, right? The A-gap, the gap between the center and the guard on either side, right? Both sides. Control that, you're going to control an inside running game.
He had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact. He loves that.
That's the best part, right? That's what he's going to ask the coach to run back on foot.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. David Johnson with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he's able to put it through. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's David Johnson who provides the capper as he scores on the touchdown run. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Marcus Mariota and the offense heading back out for their next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least an...
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, Detroit. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. More from the desert after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
Yeah, I think you're right, partner. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He'll look to throw, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and it's 2nd down. Second down now after the incompletion. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. Now he'll look to throw. Now the ball comes loose. And this one complete to Smith. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That that's where they'll take over. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. So they're able to connect and beat the man coverage.
Nice job between the two of them. One getting downfield, the other one delivering.
Throw it, Mariota. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. On the move to his left. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? They come out here in the eye. They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Mike Burton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's caught left side by John Brown. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Watch left, watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Underneath for Johnson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller because...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So 2nd and 10 here. They go play action. Mariota. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see you in the postgame. We're ready to get to the third quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The one running back is Gurley, and they'll give it to him here. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And another good game here as the numbers show. We had a rare meeting with the entire offensive line this week. They were pretty ecstatic. Well, they should be ecstatic again.
And we had that meeting with them because of how they played last week. I thought it was your idea. It was brilliant to say, let's bring the big guys in.
Kind.
Well, it was true. Let's talk to the guys. How did they pull that off? Because they were so productive. No real problems in getting to the offensive backfield. They were getting downfield, getting the second, third level, creating extra blocks. We're seeing that again this week. They are really locked in. So credit to them. But also a big credit to the offensive line coach because he's got to feel great about what he's prepared.
Absolutely. Steps away. And he's got room. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd down and 4. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
And that's why you see so many teams play a 3-4 defense, because that set gives you a lot of flexibility about where to bring pressure from, and it's hard for an offense to pick it up. Left side, right side, up the middle, especially with some really flexible linebackers.
Mariota steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this down to the 8. A big pickup there on the scramble. 32 yards.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
And he is out of bounds here. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. 2nd and goal to go now. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. He tried to break that plane but couldn't get there, and that's going to leave him now at 3rd and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 3rd and goal, Gurley. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Lions have got it on cruise control. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Shift together here from the D-line. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. They juked him. Oh, he's got a little daylight. David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Cardinals claw one back. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours out
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
Now a give running left for Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the
Still the young quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And the defense almost got one there, partner.
That could have been his first pick. He's been good so far, but you're right, that was nearly a costly mistake.
Sometimes you get a little bit too confident when the game's going along as it has been for him.
Throwing is Mariota. And Brate, the tight end's got it. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And they're going to speed things up here. A 1st down throw for Mariota. Flush to his right. And he slings one that's incomplete. Second down following the incompletion. On 2nd down, Mariota again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll give him points for standing in there and making the throw, but I got to take those points away because he threw into double coverage.
Yeah, you took the pop, you're right, but that's one maybe you just take the sack.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. And most quarterbacks don't want to eat the ball. They want to try and make a play downfield. I think your point is spot on. Take the sack. Don't force it into coverage. He was fortunate, didn't get intercepted.
Call it a pickup of 7. Marvin Lewis going to leave the offense out there. 4th down, they're going for it. Now Mariota on 4th down. And it is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
As a guy carrying the ball, your eyes are going to direct your feet, and you're hoping they carry you to the open spaces. But it's awfully difficult at times because you have so many things you have to look out for. Where's the line blocking? Where's the traffic coming from? Tough to find open spots.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Back to throw now on 1st down. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll come out in the pistol. The busy night continues for Johnson. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Most players will tell you that night games, while they can be fun, they're really hard to prepare for because you wake up on game day and all you want to do is get to the stadium and let's get going. But you got to bank that fire a little bit and hold it until the evening. It's almost like a Broadway premiere. Got to wait until the nighttime to go out there in front of the bright lights. And boy, has he harnessed himself really well, and now he's unleashing it on the opponents.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And complete on the right side to Bennett. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Room here to run. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Dumping it off for Johnson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
The one running back is Gurley. They go play action here on first down. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got this...
It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. That one may not cost him in the end, but still, obviously something the coach wants to avoid.
Oh, without a doubt. It won't cost the team because of where they are in the scoreboard, but it will cost the player who gave up the football.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This fielded at the 2, and he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. On the counter, Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. He's at the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Todd Gurley taking it in. And the Lions just continue to pour it on. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game, so when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
He'll look to throw. And caught. This is Bennett, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. Second down now after the pass completion. Brown.
And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Caught, left side, Bennett. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. So they're operating in the red zone. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Let's go, Leopard! Johnson, that's strong running. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
And that's another big-time run. And it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front and creating great space for their runners.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. On first down, it's Gurley. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. Play clock winding down. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
And when you're trying to set up a counter play, that's what a lot of people call influence play. You're really hoping those defensive linemen are really agile that day. If they stayed out late the night before the game, they're not moving as fast, it's a lousy call because that means they're just going to sit in the hole that you hope to create just by the movement of your offensive line.
And there they got the ball to the outer third of the field, but tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, things get stacked up in there if they don't move as well as you want them to, and probably just trying to escape and couldn't get away.
Now Mariota dancing to his left. And some room to work. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Let's go, team. Gonna be a long day, offense.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Green 39. Green 39.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw here on first down. Finding time. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
And he got it done in the passing game on that play. It was almost like a run because he caught it right around the line of scrimmage. Either way, he got a big chunk of yards after making the catch.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw again. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
All right, here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And it's fourth down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to kick it away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And quickly, they get to the line. Another carry now for Gurley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
He won't go down. 15 yards there on the catch and run. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception.